All right. What's up, Jake? Wagwan. Mm. We need some more. Need some more people on before I show you what I need to show you guys because it is mental. All right, Wagwan people, Wagwan. Got to detox sometimes. Honestly, man, I've spent the whole day. Well, I'll explain the full story, but I spent the whole day hanging out with someone, and yeah, I'm not entirely sober. Let's put it like that. But yeah, hello from Israel of all places. That's mental. It must, bruv, it must be like 3 a.m. in Israel. All right, let's get like at least 20 people before I announce what I need to announce because it is kind of cool and kind of big. Yes, Arvin. Yes, Kevin. Yes. Mm. Stream tonight. I'm drunk. Yeah, like I'm not drunk, but I'm sobering up. Let's put it like that. This stuff is the bomb. I wish we had water. Like, water is so much more pure in Norway, and I wish we had better stuff from Detroit. Hell yeah, epic. I'm just gonna move a few things so I allow myself more space. Do you know what? Screw it. I can't. Haha. Okay, Arvin. Yes. Okay. Yes. All right. Here's the story. Okay, so here's the story, and it's kind of mad. So on Norwegian Gumtree, I can't remember who it was. It might be Arvin who's in the chat, but he showed me that there was a guitar for sale. And this guitar is pretty significant because it's used on some of the best albums ever, and it's been on some of the best fucking black metal albums ever, and it is super cool. Now, and what it was, was Archaon's Jackson Kelly that was used in the old 1349 tours and all the old 1349 albums. So it did the Beyond the Apocalypse tour, all the recordings, I think, on that album, but most definitely it was used on Liberation as well. And then, of course, Arvin gets me in contact with the seller, and we negotiate. And then, whilst here, yes, bro, this is fucking Archaon's old Jackson Kelly. This is the one that was used on like the old 1349 albums and stuff. It's been signed by Archaon, who I'm trying to get on for Black Metal Legends. Whilst I'm here, I can't give any update on whether it's going to happen or not, but it's in talks. Let's put it like that. But this is the guitar that was used on 1349's albums. And I think I've got like OBS and everything set up so I can actually play some guitar. But yeah, like big up to Arvin who let me who let me know about this guitar coming up for sale, and also to Gunnar who had the guitar for sale, and he is an absolute legend. Like, we spent the whole day basically just like hanging out and chilling, and he's just such a cool guy. So it's just a bit of a mad thing, and I had to I just had to show people because it's so cool. Can you guys hear the guitar okay? Because I don't have like an external mic for my voice or proper headphones. So as long as it's like somewhat somewhat noticeable. Guitar's a bit low. Let me see what I can do. Is that better? But yeah, this is noise cancelling. Yeah, the noise cancelling I can't really get rid of too much with my current settings, but I'm going to do the best I can to do the best I can. Hang on. I just need to get the level just right. Is the levels okay now? Is that better? Because I'm trying to be as far away from the actual laptop mic as I can. Starts good and then gets quiet. Yeah, it's frustrating. Because I'm trying to adjust certain levels in Logic as well. Maybe it's an OBS thing. I don't know, maybe that might work. Anyway. But yeah, what am I doing out there? Working vacation? Not really. I'm here for Inferno Fest. But I came early to hang out with people. And yeah. But yeah, let me know if the sound's okay. Maybe I'm just playing way too hard for YouTube. But yeah, this is the guitar, and yeah, I haven't bought a guitar or any like gear for myself for a while, because the only other guitars that I've got are from Dean directly, but this one I had to buy, and it's for my tastes, like this neck is quite nice. It's not perfect to me, and of course like the Kelly bodies aren't perfect, but yeah, it's all right to play, you know what I mean? But yeah, like that's the thing. Like Jackson's, they're cool guitars. I'm not their biggest fans, but like this is too iconic not to have. And yeah, can't let just anyone have this, I guess. But yeah, I don't even know what pickups there are in this or whatever. It's definitely like an EMG 81 in the bridge. Some kind of Sustainiac single coil in the middle, and the central pickup looks, I don't even know what that is, a DiMarzio or something. Because Shalva was telling me that he their guitar tech, 1349's guitar tech at the time messed around with a whole bunch of stuff on the guitars, like the pickups and everything. Because that's why Shalva's Ibanez has its neck pickup taken out now. And yeah, this one has had like a whole bunch of work done to it. Apparently it had to get like drilled out to fit the EMGs or something, and there's like a battery mod thing at the back, and honestly I don't even know exactly what is even happening with this guitar, or what bits work or what don't work. What I have managed to find out, oh, that's another thing as well, like part of the back of the headstock was chipped and broken. But what I have found out is, whilst I was tuning this guitar, that some of the tuning pegs don't tune past a certain way. And Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get this like properly checked over when it's back in England. See if there's something that can be done about the tuning pegs. Because I don't even know. They're not even like the exact same tuning pegs either. You've got like 3 Jackson tuning pegs there, and then some other random ones. So I've got no idea what's going on with that. But that is the plan actually, because I want to try and get this signed um, by the current guys in 1349. Like yeah, I know Shalva will be happy to sign this, and yeah, it'd be cool to get the other guys. Try and get all 5 of them to sign this. Um, yeah, to sign this guitar. I can't even think properly. I'm just like mentally just like, yeah. But yeah, what's going on in the comments? I'm just reading everything now. Yeah, pickups. I'm not. Yeah, if I get a chance to speak to Archeon properly, I'll find out exactly what these pickups are, and what's going on. But yeah, it might have fallen on the low E tuning peg and broken this part of the headstock anyway. But I'll see if I can show you like how many dents there are in this guitar. Like it's so used. It's so played. Like yeah, there's not a corner that's not been attacked. Like if you see here, yeah, that's had some level of scraping. Even here, you can like this part here. That's where Archeon has been resting and grating on the guitar for a little while. It's definitely painted in. Same with the chips here, there, chipped. Headstock chipped. Everything is everything. You know what? That's an amazing thing, Kevin, because this might be the guitar that Archeon wrote the I Breathe Spears riff on as well. But yeah, that's the idea. To keep this as it is as much as possible, because I want to make it usable, and want to I want to make this usable and possibly play it for some other videos as well. There's a comment in Russian writing that I don't read, can't read. But yeah, is the guitar right now? Can you does it still cut out? Well, the 1349 classics are there. Fuck. I can't play Manifest on normal shaped guitars. The more I play, the more I get cancelled. Ah! I did not get this guitar from Archeon himself. It was I got this from a mutual friend of Archeon's and I, because I don't know Archeon personally. And then yeah, so it was a mutual friend of Archeon and mine, and who also knows Håvard, Håvard Jorgensen. So he had the guitar, and then he had it for sale, and yeah, this has been used on the old and early 1349 albums. You know, I'd love to join 1349 and play alongside them with this guitar. Like, it'd be super cool. But it's not a possibility. I'd have to, trust me, I'd have to do more rehearsals, learn a set list, get a tuning pedal and or something. Just yeah. But it'll be cool to definitely do some 1349 stuff with this guitar, because it kind of have to. What's a good song to get good at tapping with? Hot for Teacher, probably, just that first bit. Yeah, like Kelly's are cool. Like, they look cool, and the like on the left hand they kind of play cool, but I have a real hard time trying to like play them normally. Yeah, I've got like I'm struggling to get comfortable. Maybe it's the chair, maybe it's the way I'm sitting, or it's the guitar, but yeah, whole what's it? Yeah, I know. I V-shapes are for me. Play Chasing Dragons in a moment, because it's difficult to play super fast with this thing. Would I have to get a whole another guitar to play in B or A standard? Not entirely. Like, you can do it, and it might take a little bit of intonation, or you can just do it without the intonation. Oh, how to make a pinky move to clingy without another finger? Right. So the way my hand is, yeah, you see, I can't bend my little finger without bending my ring finger as well. What I had to do was, see, every time I move my pinky finger, my ring finger moves with it. So I've just had to get used to it, man. It just happens. Now this is an Archeon song. Yeah. 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 And then what's some other riffs from Chasing Dragons? Dude. Yeah. Yeah, it's really awkward to play this guitar, if I'm really honest. It's how I felt with most Jacksons, honestly. It's and most Explorer shapes nowadays. It's like, it's fine for a certain amount of time. Like, if I'm just, not playing anything super aggressive, it's fine. But when I'm really trying to go for it, it just doesn't work for me. Yeah. So yeah, practicing instruments advice. Just keep playing. Doesn't matter about like practice. Just have a guitar in your hand and just keep playing. So like, riffs like that aren't too bad on this guitar. Yeah, this is the Archeon guitar. What's some other like Archeon songs? Any recommendations for what's it, intermediate riffs? Intermediate riffs. Yeah, Riders of the Apocalypse. Yeah, that's some cool intermediate kind of stuff. And oh, the death metal riff from Manifest. That stuff. Any what was the other one? Recommendation for tone and mixing, etc. Recommendations for tone. Use a good amp. I normally keep my EQ so like the bass is like before halfway, and then I push up the middle and the treble to like just over halfway. That usually helps. Gain, don't overdo the gain. But mixing, nah, I'm not the person to ask for mixing, man. I don't know what the hell I'm doing when I'm mixing. Especially for a VEMOD and Wolves in the Throne Room kind of thing. Like, no idea, honestly. Yeah. Other oh yeah, Vox Jackson Explorer. Yeah. That's the one with the like little cuts in it. That's pretty cool. I'm just thinking of more intermediate riffs before I go back and answer some of the questions. Intermediate riffs from the 1349 catalog. Let's think. So you got Manifest. Yeah, that build-up riff in Manifest can work. Oh, the yeah, Shalva's riff in Ivory Spears. Riders we discussed, like the whole of Riders is good for intermediate riffs. Pitch Black. Yeah, that one's a good intermediate one. Yeah, Satanic Propaganda. That's got some good intermediate ones. Oh, Bloody Hell Legion. Yeah. Or yeah, there we go. Right, let's go to some questions. Am I going to Trondheim and Rockheim? No, I'm not visiting Trondheim this time. I was in Trondheim in August last year. But yeah, Rockheim's great. Hello, Mohammed. Oh, the last. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's cool. Zoster Tone Nocturnal Poisoning. There's a certain There's a certain EQ that can get you there, but I'm not sure which one. You're gonna have to mess around on an EQ pedal. It's somewhere in the mid-range to upper mid-range. I can't remember. Dissonant riffs like Decibel Omega. I don't even like Decibel, but I guess that kind of makes it kind of death spelly. My issue with Deathspell is that there's no riffs. There's no riffs. That's my issue with Deathspell. Satirical and Wolfpack, yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, I remember now. Yes, we did meet in Rockheim. Yeah. But no, I'd love to come back to Trondheim because it's such a lovely place. It's just so quiet and cool. And they've got the black metal exhibition going on there. So if you are going to Trondheim, you should definitely check it out. Yeah. But yeah, what are the 1349 Archaon riffs? Actually, yeah, hang on. I just remembered one. This is proper Archaon. Mm-hmm. I'll answer some questions before I go into the best dyad riff of all time. Older Deathspell riffs. I need to check that actually. Welcome in Trondheim. Thank you. Yeah, I'd love to come back. I'd love to go to Brutal Assault as well. Yeah. Spear by Hordenriff. No, I don't know that one, unfortunately. Mexico is Brisbane, Mexico. No. Do you know what? I would like to see Mexico. I want to go to Cancun for like a proper like beach holiday and like swim with sharks and shit. That'd be cool. No, I will not be seeing Grand Belial's Key in Texas next month. Terrible band. No riffs, no jams. But yeah, the best dyad riff of all time. How's the project with Snorter? Oh, it's all good. The song's out. It's on Spotify and everything. Yeah, welcome to school. It's out on all streaming platforms. It's bloody. Do you know what? I need to. Next time I stream, I need to get all these annoying guitar issues sorted because this is frustrating. So I'm just checking Discord, see who's messaged me. Guitar's too loud. Yeah, I've turned it down a little bit on Logic and everything. Yeah, what's new this month? This Archaon's old Jackson Kelly. That's new. And what else is new? I am making progress on the new and upcoming beginner black metal guitar course. So I've filmed and edited 3 lessons. I'm editing the 4th one. I've got lesson 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 to film and edit, and then hopefully out sometime in June, very latest July. I wanted, because the idea was to try and get it done and filmed before I was out here on Oslo. Wasn't gonna happen, and yeah, so that's where we are. There is strong progress made on the course. All of the core content is made. There's still some things, like final things I need to record and do, but I'm working episode by episode, so it's taking its time. Now I've tried all the settings I've can to try and turn off this noise cancelling, but I'm just doing whatever I can at the moment. Any plans for coming to Finland? No, because I've decided to go to Inferno, and it's a bit out the budget, if I'm really honest, to get to Finland for Steelfest. But maybe for 2026, let's see. Because it'd be nice to go to Finland. It's a place I've want to see for ages. But yeah, what's some other like Archaon riffs and songs? Chasing Dragons, Archaon wrote all of that. What else on Hellfire did he write? Afro, stop trolling, bruv. Temple of Set 4. Yeah. Steelfest 2026. Yeah, that could be a vibe, man. Just get all the Mandem down. Any upcoming interviews with black metal OGs? Possibly. There's some people I've reached out to and haven't got responses back, which is a very, very common thing that happens with the black metal legends. So there's a few people that I have in mind that I need to reach out to again, or reach out to. But yeah, it's something that's definitely on the cards and something that's on the cards and in the works. Rest, that's an interesting one, because I don't really listen to Leviathan much. And in that one-man metal documentary, it's pretty in-depth. Yeah. It's pretty in-depth when he talks about everything. So, personally, I don't really have any questions or anything to discuss much with him. Maybe for some Leviathan riffs. But yeah, cart sound, I need to record. I don't know what cart sound is, dude. I don't know what goose core is. Danny Phil for Black Metal Legends. Danny Phil would be an interesting one, let's say. Do you know if there are any cool black metal folks? Yeah. Like you've got the whole Trondheim scene, so it's a case of just finding a few of those dudes. Geezer Butler interview one. You know, I'd love to have a chat with him because his book is so. His book is so damn good that it's just like, it's like, what the hell is going on, kind of thing. Contacting Cult of Fire, not yet, because I know Cult of Fire have been touring, and I need to listen to more Cult of Fire to really pinpoint certain songs and talk about things outside of their thematics, and talk more about the music. So it's in the process, let's say. But yeah, don't worry, Arvin. Once you're of drinking age, yeah. Afro, you're such a joker, man. 5 Dunder salts. Oh, Afro, that's actually another thing. So where my hotel is just opposite where we were in Oslo. And that little shop where we got the Dunder salts, is closed. They're like renovating that whole side of the road. So if I want Dundas, I have to go to like a 7-Eleven and find something there. But no, actually, the every day's been kind of busy since getting to Oslo. Tomorrow is going to be another one. Lemon juice, bro. How do you get a goth girlfriend? You get TikTok famous. Oh God, yeah, that lady who was like drunk as fuck and she dropped her entire sandwich on the yeah. But yeah, like the Norwegian scene and the circle is really small and everyone kind of knows everyone. So it's very easy to meet someone who's like, oh, I know that guy too. And it's amazing. Yeah. Beyond the Apocalypse full album playthrough. It's something that I've discussed with Shalva, and it's something that we both want to do. We just need to discuss it a bit more, and organize a few things because he's been busy with his projects, and I've been busy with my stuff. And if I were to take on a full album playthrough again, I would at least want that course, my new course, to be out before anything big like that, because it takes way too much time to do the course, and so much time to actually sit down and really get to grips with stuff. And if I'm going to be doing Beyond the Apocalypse on this guitar, it is going to be 5 times as hard, because it's already difficult playing some of the stuff and trying to get it all down in one take, and to do it on a guitar that I'm not comfortable with. That's work. That's hard work. Yeah. From Oregon. Hell yeah, man. What's up, Chad? That's a Shalva riff. What's an Archaon? What's more Archaon riffs? Oh, this is an Archaon riff. Oh, hell yeah. North Carolina, Florida. Yes, let's go. Mad thing going down in the States right now. Internal Winter, that's Archaon and Shalva. I can't remember many riffs from that. I don't think I tried like sitting down and learning that one properly. But this one's a Shalva riff. No, that's a Singer of Strange Songs. Yeah, I can't remember that one. Can't remember that one. The best. Oh, from Serbia of all places. Hell yeah. Big up Eastern Europe. Best chug riff off Dark Space. The it's 3.13, I believe. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's probably my favorite one. Keep of Callison, some. Yeah, that's that's Crown of the Kings. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much all I know from Keep of Callison, really. What band am I most excited for? Savant Lotus, actually, outside of 1349, because I want to see those guys. Satyricon, I want to see again. I'd like to see Dodam's again. Yeah, I've forgotten the lineup off the top of my head now. Suda, I'd like to see again. Yeah, just the bands, I guess. I'd need to see the lineup again. Kekt Arak, don't like him, man. I could raise the volume on the guitar, but then it will cut out. Yeah, I would like to get Shagrath on for Black Metal Legends. But I was chatting to Selenos, and they're not doing any press until closer to their album release date, so it could be a possibility. Best riff of Drudka. See, I don't know them too well, so I don't really and I never learned any of the Drudka riffs. That's why. What color is my dishwashing soap? Dishwashing soap. Yeah. Moonlight Sorcery. No, I've never listened to them. There was another band that played. They played Cosmic Void in 2023, and everyone was like blown away because it was like their first ever show. Midnight Odyssey. No, I got them confused with Midnight Odyssey, and the sound levels were totally off for those guys. It was kind of sad actually. Solo guitars are all right. I've only played one solo guitar, and it was all right. What was the first black metal band that inspired me to play the music? Immortal. Immortal, that was my first one. Non-SGs don't know them, man. But it's Canonian Fever, guys. Alright, so it should be kind of cool. Any suggestions for some modern black metal bands to listen to? Well, if you've got a band, post it in the comments, and then those could be some suggestions. Because modern black metal bands, like new black metal bands that have really captured me, I don't know. Like Mine and Worth are kind of cool, but I think they've been around for a little while. Like a brand new band in the last 4 years. Yeah, I don't know, man. Don't know. Yeah, plan to buy a solar. Yeah, solars will work, man. Like they're cool guitars. What do you think of dimmer strategy? Yeah, I like Dimebag Gear have got the right idea when it comes to recording their music. Like they have made some of the best sounding albums. They know exactly what they're doing. Icelandic black metal. There was a whole time, like this time 10 years ago, there was a whole uprising of Icelandic bands. Like just blew up on the entire scene. I did used to listen to some Svati Dowdy, but I totally just like separated from I don't know. I just don't enjoy it as much as I did. So Batushka, Patriarch. See, I've seen Batushka And I've heard all the Batushkas and Patriarch, and it's not for me, man. Saden, for children Bodum. All right, open guitars. Oh, wicked! Glad you're enjoying the lessons, man. I would say like the newer lessons are better than the older ones because they're more refined. Let's say. But yeah, I would like to make Brutal Assault. It all depends on budgets as well. Glad you like the bass lessons as well. It's like yeah, I don't overcomplicate black metal bass as well. Do Explorer cases tie? See, Explorers in general just tire me out already. Like what? We've been on stream for 45 minutes and I can already feel something annoying happening here. Because my arm is held up so high, and because I normally play like this with a relaxed arm, it's so much nicer to play V shapes and stuff. So for me, it's all about the V shapes and the X shapes. Best DSBM riff. It's a song by Hypothermia. I'll post it. I can't pronounce it. Angstford. That's the one. Hypothermia. That was the DSBM song I liked the most back in the day. Oh, sweet! Glad you're enjoying the videos, Michael. Man, that's super cool. Yeah, Vortex is one of the best black metal bass players. Yeah, best black metal bass players: ICS, Vortex, Siderman, Vedbuen's End. I think his name's Skoll. He's amazing. The guy who did the Ulva albums, like Bergtat and stuff, his bass playing is incredible. Bryce Leclerc, he's sick. Really good black metal bass players. He's not a black metal bass player, but Fieldy from Korn, insane. Cool. The V case. See, like cases are always uncomfortable. Shapes are generally more comfortable. The best guitar fret. Yeah. Yeah. Orion. Yeah, he's cool. Yeah, he's a good bass player as well. But yeah. Oh, so that was a thing I did the other day. Legion in major. Yeah, Drotnar I've not listened to, but yeah, like technical black metal. I mean, like some of Abath's and Immortal's work is pretty technical as well, because like all that, that stuff's annoying, and Emperor as well. Yeah, Mutant. Are we talking the thrash band Mutant from the UK? Lant. I thought that was Latias. I thought that was a Pokemon from it. Lantlos. I've not listened to them, but Whitewater pretty cool. Yeah. Empress technical. New Behemoth. I've not checked out. Liturgy. I never got into Liturgy, but Aklis musically super cool. Oh, Mutant from Sweden. I don't know. 1x1 on a guitar, but can you get 2x1? For fuck's sake, Afro. 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4. -1, that's 3. Quick maths. Everyday man's on the block. Smoke trees. Yeah. So entertaining. Avant-garde black metal that I like. Dodheim's God. Uh, yeah, Doddsmagid. That's like his other project. That's pretty out there and avant-garde. I'm kind of coming around to Imperial Triumphant now. I still think that Portal is the best kind of avant-garde weird band that there is because it's so nightmarish. Yeah. For tabbing black metal guys trying. Okay, if you want to learn black metal theory or theory that relates to black metal, watch my black metal music theory series because everything in music theory is based around 12 notes, and it's a case of learning what the names of each gap is of the 12 notes. Now, for the black metal context, it's just important to learn the notes and what their names are, because when it comes to like shapes and stuff, doesn't matter too much unless you're looking for something very specific. But really what you want to do is just try and make things yourself, but learn all the notes. That's the most important thing. Just learn every single note on the fretboard. And when you learn your scales, don't learn them like just like up and down, learn them left to right. Because that's how you can make them more riffy. And then you can incorporate it with the other strings as well. Let's see. See, like black metal for kids. Yeah, and then when their parents start searching what black metal really is, it's not looking good, bruv. See, like the microtonal, and see, all black metal at some level is atonal because not everything is in key. But microtonal, the one that's kind of pursuing that kind of thing, is Imperial Triumphant with all the woo bar stuff, riffs and stuff. Yeah, that's a very, very good tip for bass playing. Because when you're playing on a bass guitar, if you're playing 16th notes all the time, it's hard to make that cut through as well as 8th notes. So, like holding back on the picking actually makes the riff of the song better. Like it makes it more punchy, and also it kind of locks in more with the kick drums when you're ding, 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 in the blast beats as well. So something to think about. Neobliviscaris black metal prog. They've got their moments where it's like super black metal riffs, but they're not like a super black metal band. No way. That Neobliviscaris riff. That's it. I used to know that riff. Yeah, Neobliviscaris have some riffs, like real damn good riffs and songwriting. Yeah. I took tons of lessons, man. Dude, like I am not really self-taught at all. The black metal stuff I kind of self-taught, but learning guitar itself, nah, man. I took guitar lessons I took guitar lessons until I was like 21, man. And even now I'm kind of taking guitar lessons by like learning riffs from like Shalva and everything. So it's like you never ever stop learning. It's just a case of who do you learn and what do you learn from. With fingers, less attack on the bass could be better. Yeah. Valdrin. Oh, Anorexia Nervosa. Yeah. Damn, that's a band from back in the day. I used to listen to one of the albums that they did. it was pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't listened to it in a long time ago. Beatrick from Italy, never listened to them, man. Yeah, I never listened to those guys. From Sarcophago, I never learned any of their stuff, and I don't remember anything off the top of my head. All I remember is, if you are a false, do not entry, or you will be burned and died. Something like that. Actually, I wonder if I could show you guys a little bits of. Oh, do you know what? I was going to show you guys. I was going to show you guys some new Oreshko riffs, but someone wanted Hellfire, and that's kind of cooler. That's a Shalva riff, though. Yeah, all of the riffs in Hellfire were written. Well, the Hellfire title track. That's a Shalva riff. Then this is a Sideman riff. Yeah, Sideman, and then that's Shalva. And the last riff is Frost. Yeah, you've got like weird song riff transitions in Hellfire. Save this live. Yeah, all of the lives are all saved on the channel, man. Tokka, yep, they're super cool live. I'm Abomination of Bass is killing me. Yeah, so not yeah. Uwada, yeah, I never got into them. Yeah. Try playing Ash of Ages on bass. God, I covered this and I covered this with Afro and I've forgotten it. Can't remember it. Yeah, don't remember it much. Oh yeah, dude. Inferior Pathways, like. And then. Yeah. Yeah, it's E flat, not E flat at the moment. Scales to use for 1349 riffs. Phrygian, E Phrygian. E Phrygian is basically C major. So if you learn C major scale all across the neck and you do that, it will sound like 1349. Yeah, E Phrygian. Gayer black metal, yeah, they're I guess so. Some Deathspell Omega. I don't know any Deathspell. No, I don't know any Nocturnal Mortem. What's the band name? Oh, okay. Shalva. That's. Hang on, I'll put it in the chat. Shalva. He is the original 1349 guitar player. Yeah. Black Metal Legends Part 1. Go watch it. He was there at the start of the band, and he was there. He was there in the fires of Mount Doom. Play something in Locrian. B Locrian is C major. Yeah, Gohil dropped new Gohil's weird. I remember listening to it. I gave like the first single a listen through once, and it was cool. Cyanizing. Yeah. Do I use quad track guitars in my songs? No, I don't. No, I don't. I keep things double track, so guitar left, guitar right. Wound upon wound. How's that go again? Just forgot. Yeah, total brain moment. Hang on, well, we got loads of questions here. Okay. Moonblood or Cythereal? Cythereal! God, I used to listen to those guys. I never learned anything by them, though. And it's been that long since, yeah. It's been that long, man. Don't know any of their stuff, really. Change tuning. I mean, I still think of it as like EADGBE, so to me it's kind of the same. Yeah, chromatic scale. Chromatic scale is like the scale that has everything and everything, because everything in music is part of that chromatic scale. But it's a case of like, how do you make it sound good? Because that's too much of a death metal-y kind of vibe. Yeah, because like everything's part of the chromatic scale, so it's kind of like what sounds good. Yeah, what am I up to in Oslo? I'm here for Inferno Festival. Yeah, I'm here for Inferno Festival and hanging out, really. 7-string black metal, yeah, Reshkagul, man. Yeah. Black metal on a major scale. Oh, oh, Legion. Yeah, Cythereal Nord. Yeah, that's a cool one. Ereshkigal at Inferno. When they invite us to play at Inferno, I will happily play Inferno Festival with Ereshkigal, and I'm sure the other guys would as well. Thy Dark and Shade. I never really got into them. Now. And I am using a neural plugin. Yeah, I'm using Archetype Gojira with my own IRs. You can get them from my Bandcamp and my Patreon. And basically what these IRs are copies of my Marshall and Black Star cabs from back home with some settings that I put into Archetype Gojira. So that's why it sounds like kind of raw, because they're captures of really raw amp sounds. Not entirely important to record physical drums. Like, it depends on the band. and what you can get away with and what's your budget. Because if you make programmed drums sound good and be honest about it, then I don't think most people have like too much of a problem. Necrophagist. Do you know what? The only necrophagist I know is that one sweep from Stab Wound. That's all the necrophagists I know. Woo! Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt are a cool band, but I never learned any of this stuff. Antaeus riff. What's that riff? What's that song again? I was Cyclic Torture. Yeah, that's the one. Bestial black metal. What's bestial black metal? If we're talking like bestial black metal, like I don't know, Archgoat, then yeah, that's cool. No, I don't know any Infernal War. I'm not using any reverbs. I don't use reverbs when I play. The only times I've ever used reverbs. Yeah, that's the time when I use reverbs. I never really use reverbs on anything. I just keep it yeah, just keep things just as kind of dry, I guess. Even live, I've never used reverb pedals or anything like that. Have I ever heard of Isolate? No. Do you know what? Yeah, if you want me to listen to bands that I don't know, the best thing to do is send me a message on Instagram. Hang on, I'm gonna drop the Instagram in the comments. If you haven't followed already, and just send me music on there, because yeah, then I could just like check it out. Black Witchery considered bestial? I'm gonna say no, because I saw Black Witchery live, and it wasn't bestial. It didn't feel like it was coming from the depths and from a primal kind of thing. But yeah, Archgoat, cool band. Yeah, that's the thing with programmed drums. They will never ever be like real drums, and everyone. The thing is, it's difficult because the real drums have so much resonance and reverb, and it makes mixes sound messy, and producers hate it. So that's why it sounds a lot more kind of open, but also less open because it gets taken out all that openness, and it gets mixed in with a whole bunch of other plugins as well. So even if you hear a snare on a recording that's been recorded live, that'll still be mixed with a programmed drum snare. Gear recommendation, explanation. Yes, okay, fine. Yeah, I can explain that right now as well, because a guitar cab. Okay, so what's called a stack is a guitar amp head and a guitar cabinet. And now the amp head is what creates the sound, and the cabinet is what pushes the sound out. And they get connected with a wire at the back, a speaker cable. Amp heads can be changed, so that's why there's so many, like Engel, Mesa Boogie, and stuff like that. Same with cabs as well. They're like the big block things with the 4 speakers inside. And an IR is basically like kind of a copy of a sound, basically, because an IR is a certain frequency. Because like every sound has a frequency, and what the IRs do is pick up that frequency. So, for example, my IRs copy the frequency of an SM57 next to a certain part of the cone on the speaker. But I can definitely do a video on all of that. Favorite riff of Belphegor and Behemoth. Best Belphegor riff is the third riff in Stigma Diabolicum. Yeah, that's the best riff of Belphegor and Behemoth. They had some cool riffs back in the day. Demigod is a cool one. At the Left Hand of God. That was a good one. And some of the riffs off Evangelion as well. Like Evangelion's probably the best Behemoth album. Yeah. Yeah. Can you recommend a sound card? I don't know. I'm using Logic, if that helps, and a Focusrite. This Focusrite Scarlet thing is the thing I've been using forever. Winterfelleth, not the biggest fan. Yeah, or Pronubis Lucifer, yeah, that was alright. Sayor, nah, never got into Sayor. See, I don't know too much about like sound cards and gear and stuff. It's just like, I don't know. I went basic bitch with this, so I don't really know much else. I haven't tried anything. He played the Fatalist over. However it went. There you go, Afra. Yeah, I can see why you prefer Demigod over to Evangelion, because it's a bit more kind of, it's that vocal that's just so like, it's great. What other 1349 things could we discuss today? Yeah. The I Am the Black Wizard's riff here. Actually, yeah, whilst we're on the Emperor topic, I can play some stuff. Do you know what? I never learned any Nagaroth. How did Black Metalist Creed go? Yeah. Convince Snore to do a VST tone of Thorns. I'll speak to him about that. I don't know that Gehenna song. Big up from Brazil. Yes. Yes. I'd love to visit Brazil. Revelations of the Black Flame. What I like from Revelations the most are the actual songs in there, rather than the atmosphere kind of thing. Like it's what's it? Yeah, I like the riffs. Classic blues tones. No. No, this is a black metal stream. We need riffs and this yeah. The hard part of I'm a fuck. Okay, let's try it on this guitar. Here we go. There we go. That's yes, I do work full-time as well as YouTube. Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones. Windear, no, I never learned any Windear. Yeah, I never got into them. Oh, what's the guitar? This is Archaon's actual guitar that he used in the early 1349 days. I just got it today, and it's one of the reasons why I came to Oslo, as well as Inferno Fest. And yep, now I'm playing the guitar right here and now. That's why it's a 1349 kind of stream, and this whole week is kind of 1349, which is which is the best thing in the world. Yeah, so it was at the beginning of the stream, but I'll tell the whole story again on how I got this guitar. So basically, Arvin in the comments, Arvin Langholm. So he is he's living in Norway, and he put a post in my Discord server saying Archaon's guitars for sale, and there's me just like, holy shit, holy crap. And then I tried to get in touch with the seller, and it didn't go through. So I got Arvin to speak to the seller, and then the seller got in touch with me, and then we negotiated a deal. And then I tried to get the guitar collected on my behalf, which didn't work. And then I was like to say, look, I'm coming up to Oslo. I'll collect the guitar up then. And then we met up today, and it turns out that he knows a few mutual friends, like he knows Horvar, and he also knows Archaon as well. So he well, I don't know Archaon personally, but he had Archaon's guitar, and now it's mine, and I just picked it up today, and it's amazing. And yep, is a real amp better for a good recording? Not all the time, because you can have a really crappy real amp and a really good amp sim, but it really depends on like what you have in the gear and what you make of it, really. Familiar with doing vocals? Yes, there will be a vocal lesson. The thing is like I don't know the technical terminology to teach vocals, so I'm going to be collaborating with a friend of mine to basically write the script, discuss everything in a bit more of a scientific way, and do it properly. So there will be an incoming black metal lesson. It's just that the friend who I'm going to be working with on this video lives on the other side of basically like 200 miles away from me in the UK. So it's like a 4 or 5 hour drive, and our schedules haven't. Yeah, so I basically just need to meet the guy. Yeah, best black metal band from France. Blut as Nord, probably. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're French anyway. But yeah, it's super cool. New song of okay, Dominant, or not heard of those guys. Strats. Yeah, you can play black metal on a Stratocaster. Like Behexen used Stratocasters back in the day. Do I like Mogwai? Not really, because all their songs are just with like some lead thrown in, kind of thing. And it gets stale. Wake, black metal from Canada, not listen to them at all. More of a yeah, like the Blue As North albums. I don't know all of them off the top of my head, but I've enjoyed them the most. 9 or 10 gauge strings for shredding black metal. Depends on the guitar and how your fingers feel. 9s usually are more shreddy, I guess. New album of Panzerfaust? No, I have not listened to that. I haven't really liked any Panzerfaust or anything like that. Kriegsmaschine, yeah, I enjoyed them a bit more than Mogwai. Altar of Plagues, don't know. I haven't really listened to them, guys. Dragon Sunlight, yeah. Like I've met their drummer before I met the drummer before he joined the band. I can't remember. God, what was his name again? I totally forgot his name. But yeah, he got the Dragged Into Sunlight audition, And yeah. Zaster, I'm not a fan. Master's Hammer, not really a fan. I'm pretty sure I've gigged with Master's Hammer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I might have gigged with Master's Hammer at some point, but it was a festival thing. Knockelnang? Not listen to those guys, no. And Hauntologist, no, not listen to those guys as well. Nisha, not listen to those guys. Oh, new band. So they just came to my mind. I've forgotten what they're called now. I think it's the album that has the it's like a wispy. It's black and white, and it looks like there's streaks, like thin, foggy streaks. And I think there's skulls on them as well. Can't remember the band. That's kind of sick. Custom V Abath, I think it's cool. I wish the headstock looked a bit more aggressive because, like, the body of the V shape on Abath's Raven Dark V is super sick, but not the headstock. I need it to be more like the cool thing about Jackson headstocks is that the headstocks are like, and the Deans. It's like yeah. Oh my. Oh, it's midnight. Okay. Asmodeus, don't know those guys, but I know Asmodeus. Yeah. See, I love V shapes because I find them the most comfortable. Like this Kelly for me is like difficult right now. So summoning riff? No, I don't really know summoning or werewolf from Poland. Best pop band of the 80s. Bloody hell, that's a good one, isn't it? Best pop band of the 80s. Mayhem. Well, I can say like the best pop song is Aha, Take On Me. I would hands down say that's the best pop song of all time. Will I regret buying a V guitar for recording? Only if you find it uncomfortable. The best thing to do with V guitars and the guitars of this shape, go to a guitar shop that sells these kind of guitars, and then just play them. Just play as many guitars there as possible, and then just see what's up. Yeah. Tears for Fears, yeah. Could even argue that Iron Maiden's a pop band because it follows pop song structure. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, bloody hell. There we go. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's see what's in the comments. Buy more Tarzan Boys, same progression of chords. Secret of the Moon. Secrets of the Moon, yeah, I used to listen to them years and years back, but I never learned any of their songs or anything. Play a Buckethead song. No. Don't know any Buckethead. Oh, Children of Bodom. Children of Bodom covered Aces High. The Children of Bodom cover of Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears is so good. It's so good. Oh, dude, Somewhere in Time is a real cool album. Yeah. Merciful Fate solo, maybe? Yeah, possibly. I can't remember much Merciful Fate. I've not listened to the new Cryptasy. Do you know what? Let's do a guess the riff kind of thing. So I'm gonna play something. I'll see if you guys can figure it out. All right, let's start off with an easy one. There we go. Yep, someone already got it. Bet you know some Pantera. Do you know what? I don't know that many Pantera, but I can do the Pantera that I remember. But no, I won't be playing in Oslo. Let's see. Pantera. Yeah, but the reason why I've got two dime guitars, I mean, they're not really Dimebag guitars. You never play them live. But the reason why I've got the black Razorback V is because of Archaon's black Razorback V when I saw him back in 2021. And the reason why I have the other Razorback is because that's the one of the only 7-string guitars that I can actually play and it feels comfortable. That's why I have them. Another Thrak, damn. I learned a couple of their stuff, but I've forgotten it all. Yeah, all right, let's do something a bit more out there. Half-tone diminished scale. Do you know what? I don't even know that chord. I mean, that scale. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure it's going to sound some kind of evil. Because if it's something like, you know, got those tones, then yeah, it's going to work. Yeah. Yeah, that Vengeance is super, super comfortable. The Zero is a bit more of work. It's like this. Create riffs like Judas Iscariot. Use the natural minor scale. Because then you could do the... Then you can make riffs like that. Natural minor scale. All right, let's do another guess the riff. Let's do something from Sweden. Funeral Mist is close, but it's not Funeral Mist. Yeah, but which song? Which song by Marduk? No one got this? It was like what is one of the biggest music videos that isn't the Blonde Beast or Front Schwein. Yeah, someone got it. Souls for Belial. All right, let's look at some of the comments quickly. Pesanoa chord shapes. Don't know. Don't listen to him. If I were offered a tour with a band, would you agree? Possibly. It depends on the tour. And there's no way in hell we are doing any buy-ons for any tours ever. So it depends on the tour. It depends on the tour, how many dates and venues and logistics and everything. Yeah, I could play some Bathory, but I chose not to. Let's think of another black note riff. See if you can figure something else out. Let's look at one. How often do I live stream? I live stream on a whim. There is no schedule for the live stream. It's kind of like, oh, maybe I should do a live stream today, and I've got time for a live stream today. Right, let's do a song. Let's see if you can work it out. Let's think. Damn, I can't think of anything. Can't think of anything right now. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, the song. Butchering it. Yeah, it's Ulvers of it's the first song of Bergtat Il Trollskald Farenfield. Does the theory of creating riffs and music in general come with time spent playing? No, because there's people who've spent a lot of time playing and don't know any theory. But time spent playing helps create the theory. Yeah, Arvin, you just got it, man. Yeah, that one's for my man Horvath. I don't know Dark Funeral Verbiscum Satanas Paysage Diva. I'd rather play Paysage stuff in the actual tuning. But I'd rather just stick to like E riffs. Yeah. All right, let's do something else. Let's play some other E riffs. Let's see something that's a little bit more out there. This what happens, I think, and then nothing happens. Paysage's tuning just plays like. Let's see. This one. Yeah, this is a cool ear. Yeah, Dimebag and Pantera, yeah, killer song. And let's think. Yeah. Yeah, Lost and Cursed. There we go. Yeah, that's a cool one. Let's see. Think of something else. Yeah. Next one, let's do. Yeah, someone got it. Seller Master needs Nick loves so much. Yes. Yeah, some thorns. Some thorns. Yeah, I'm losing my English. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me show you some new Reshagor. That's gonna be. a challenge. Ah, shit, I can't even play it. There we go. Yep, there we go. That's some new Oreshigor. The only time I played that riff is on a 7-string, so it's awkward trying to figure it out on the go. On a 6. But yeah. Do I like dissection? I like some dissection songs. However it went. Yeah, we used to cover that back in early Oreshigor days. There we go. There we go. Yeah, and then you got. Yeah, however it went, and then yeah. Let's get some comments. Riff of Alcest and never learned Alcest. Harley Benton guitars, hit and miss. I played some that are really nice, but people on the internet say some models are worth avoiding. But the ones I've played, the less metal ones, have actually been all right. Riff Dawn of Slaughter Sun. No, I don't know any of that stuff. Hate palm mutes and black metal. I love palm mutes and black metal because it makes things more percussive. It adds like a kind of like bounce to the music. If everything's it's very easy for the music to do this. Whereas if you go it breaks things up a bit more. And even if you've got like something in between, then yeah, it's like that. Golroth has some sick palm mutes. Yes. Yeah. Kvist. It's been ages I listened to Kvist. Super dissonant stuff. Portal does it best, man. I haven't listened to any new Zastor and Shoegaze. I mean, like Shoegaze is all right. It's I mean, I don't know. I never really got into like too much shoegazy stuff either. Same goes with black gaze as well. Yeah. Yeah, that's for Afro. Let's do some Afro riffs. What does Afro like? How does Funeral Fuck do? Yeah. What else does Afro like? He likes Dark Throne. Yeah. Or some other Afro-coded riffs. Play an Augustin riff. No, I don't know it. From the Dark Past, yeah. Yeah, that's a snorter riff, I think. What's some other Afro start riffs? Yeah. Oh yeah, Behexen. See, the only Behexen I know is from good era Behexen. Yeah. 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 Yeah, something like that. Been ages since I played Behexen. Misstirring, no, I never learned any misstirring. I like okay, so when it comes to bass tone, I like it mostly clean, but when you like, then it gets distorted. Impaled Nazarene, I never learned. Nordjevel riff. Sargstad has some videos on his channel, playing some of the Nordjevel stuff. There was this riff that's like some of the yeah. I've never sat down and learned the thing. Yeah. Let's yeah. Let's go over the comments. Do you like Enthroned? They're okay. I've gigged with Enthroned. Sacramentum, not really. Do you like it on the Black House? That's a good question when it comes to that tone. It's difficult because guitar tone with a bass guitar needs to be changed sometimes. And in most recordings, it's changed to work with the bass guitar. So I'm going to say yes. David Vince's bass is good. Pre-black metal riffs. I don't even know what that even means, man. Pre-black metal, like proto-black metal? Like we're talking like Celtic Frost kind of things? I don't know, man. Favorite band, Dutch band? Ah, yes. Big shout out to God Dethroned and Frank Skilpero from God Dethroned. What a drummer. What an absolute geezer. He did the drums for Aresh Ghul's most recent live show back in November, and it was banging. It was sick. The catchiest black metal riff is that big riff in the middle of Riders of the Apocalypse. But also the that bit in Legion's pretty catchy as well, and the that's so cool. Then GLR discards better riffs than the Rider. Yeah, Verda's Bird is definitely up there, man. That's a great riff. Dimebag has some cool stuff. What was that one? Yeah. You know, it's getting to like that kind of necrophagy style of playing. Per Gala of Lithuania. I never listened to them, man. If you had to play a one-band song forever, it would be Riders of the Apocalypse by 1349, because that's like the best song ever. Yeah, like that was the closest we got to like tech death in like popular black metal, was with all that Gauda style of writing in Dimebag gear. Because you got the with the blessings upon throne of tyranny kind of thing. Favorite Satyricon riff? Now we're talking. Favorite riff in Satyricon? I think Mother North is some of the strongest riffs that Satyricon has ever written, because every riff in that song is memorable and cool. Because you've got the main riff. I should move my knee so you can see my hands. Then you got the next riff. No, good series of chords, and then you know, totally catchy. And then you got and then yeah, it's just like every riff in Mother North's good. And then you've got like Filth Grinder. I can't play it properly, but yeah. You got some good riffs in Nemesis, not Nemesis Divina. I mean, you got some good riffs in Nemesis Divina. Yeah, Dawn of a New Age. Yeah, Rebel Extravaganza is the best album Satyricon has done. Mysticum I never got into. Never got into Mysticum. I know that they were influential to a lot of people, especially like the Dark Space guys, and Hellhammer as well, I think. Mutilation, nah. Play my favorite Sargeist riff. I don't know any Sargeist. Mutilation, why not? Because every time I listened to Mutilation, it was just kind of like there was nothing that I found enjoyable, really. Favorite riff of Tokka? Oh, I haven't played it in ages. Notice did 3. Boom, ba-da-dam, boom, ba-da-dam, yeah, and then you got the yeah. Yeah. And then you've also got yeah, like the Narticid riffs I remember the most. That was cool. All right, Moonblood. Yeah, French black metal is always kind of more what's it? That's the thing. It's more out there. Yeah. Jesus stood. Yeah. But yeah, Talker, yeah, cool band. Saw them live recently with the Hordaland not Hordaland. I can't remember. Yeah, it might be Hordalands, whatever. Yeah. Total War, not listen to those guys. Swedish black metal. I think the peak of Swedish black metal is Funeral Mist's Salvation album, because you just got so much. It's so ugly. It's such an ugly, unique sound, and it's just cool. Talking. Yeah, they're doing channel like Critical Reaction. I don't know. Unmarked fretboards, I really like. I think they're great because you still get the dots here, so they tell you where you are. So they're kind of the same. They feel the same when you play them, but they don't look the same. And like the cleaner fretboards, I really like the look of as well. What was in the throne room? I've never listened to them really. Never really listened to Wars in the Throne Room. I don't know if I've even seen them at some point. Or am I getting them confused with the Forest of Stars? No, I haven't heard the new Titan Blood album. No. But yeah, Titan Blood are cool. Proper grim band. Azazel, are we talking about the Finnish band? See, Rotting Christ, I've not actually listened to properly ever, but Ooh. I've not really properly listened to Rotting Christ, but I'm hoping to see them whenever they're playing. Was it Saturday, Sunday? I'm not too sure. Yeah. I'm probably going to wrap up the stream in the next few minutes. Fen, yeah, Fen are a good band. I've seen Fen lots of times. Yeah, I know those guys. Premature Birth. Dude, Premature Birth, we had some cool riffs back in the day. Yeah, Premature Birth has some proper cool riffs. Weakling and Azarath, no, I don't really listen to any of those guys, really. Yeah, since you guys seem to quite like the Diady riffs, this is one of the cool Premature Birth, the Dyad riffs that we had. Trolls in the Mist. God, do I remember anything? Yeah, Trolls in the Mist was good times. Yeah, I've listened to Azarath a few times. Never, for me, like I just preferred the way Behemoth wrote songs at the time. Dawn Raid, I think I might have seen them live. I don't remember. Bolzer, no, I never got into them. I've seen them like twice and just did nothing. Did nothing for me. Do you know what? Actually, one band that did what that was really cool live was the Great Old Ones. Saw them years back and they were bloody good. Yeah. Pillorian, never heard of those guys ever. All right, some quick 1349 to quick 1349 to finish up this stream. Give me some big riffs of 1349 and then we'll finish up. Fatalist is already done. Oh, I'm a very. Should we do an abomination? Ah. There we go. Yeah, what else? We got Atomic Chapel. Giving me all the difficult. Yeah. Ivory Spears I did a lot of. Devil of the Desert. Oh yeah, I got one. Antichrist Warzone. Is that the one that goes do 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 do? I can't remember, man. Soulside Journey. Well, if you want to listen to something from Soulside Journey, go on Afra's channel because he's got a bloody cover of he's got a cover of what's it, Cromlech, and I think he does other Dark Throne covers as well. Let me put his channel in there real quick. 1 second, man. Dark Throne. When he's not trolling my stream, he's doing covers of songs. There we go. There's some Cromlech covers. One more 1349 thing to finish up. I guess we should finish with the Hellfire riff. There we go. Cool. So tomorrow's another busy day of Tomorrow's another busy day of 1349ing and 1349 related activities. So that's going to be cool. And then yep. Yes, Arvin, I will say hello to the whoever I meet from 1349 in the band and out the band. I'll say hi to them. Yep, I am in the process of making videos and editing videos and doing YouTubey things. But yeah, okay, cool. Enjoy your evening, everyone.